What's going on, Bashers? Rocky here today, and today we're back with another Raid Shadow Legends video. Today we're going to be talking about where to farm silver and experience. I don't know about you guys, but I always seem like I need silver in this game. Upgrading, gear is very, very expensive. I mean, I love testing different gear and trying to figure out what works, and it gets really expensive. Like, for instance, if I want to upgrade this shield, which probably isn't even the best of shields, but if I want to upgrade this, up to level 12, it gets expensive. It's 13,000 per try, and then it fails multiple times, and then you're out tons and tons of silver. So what we're going to be talking about today is where to farm that silver, how to farm that silver, and also while you're farming that silver, farm up some experience. We're going to go ahead and upgrade this. Ooh, nice crit damage. That'll work. I wish that was like crit rate, though. That's okay. It's okay. We can live with it. So let's go ahead and let's just hop right into it. Guys, make sure you subscribe. Make sure you turn on those notifications. If you guys are enjoying Raid, if you're curious about Raid, my plan is to be helpful and give you guys advice. So we're going to go to battles, and a lot of times when you're farming, there's a lot of different options here. You can go into the campaign, you can go into the dungeons. Dungeons are going to be more for like the potions and the gear. The campaign is going to be where you're going to want to farm out your silver and experience. And I found this chart on Reddit, which actually tells you all of the different like how much experience you get, how much silver you get from each and every single level. That's right, each and every single level. I'll try to remember to link that down in the description, but you can kind of get a feel for all of this kind of stuff here. But the simple gist of it all is on Brutal, stage 12-3 and stage 12-6 are going to be the moves. 12-3 is going to give you slightly more silver. Stage 12-6 is going to give you slightly more experience. It's like less than 1% difference. I think they said like 0.9% difference, but I normally go stage 3 just because I always need silver. And what I do in here is I run, you want to run a monster, or a champion rather, that can just beat this by themselves. For me right now, that's going to be Monster, the Miscreated Monster. I'm hoping to get my Bellower there. I need to get him up to 6 stars. He can't quite handle it. He's really close. He can't quite handle it on his own. For me, right now it's going to be Miscreated Monster. And then what I've been doing is, I want to get my Mage up right here, so we're going to throw him in. And then like I'll run like some 2-star champions in there, and get them leveled up to 20 so I can upgrade them. Which you see we got a lot of 2-star champions, which we're going to use for food, but then I upgrade them to 3 stars, and then we're going to work on getting them up to 4 stars so we can use them for food, etc, etc. So that's what I'm going to do, and then we're going to go ahead and we're going to start, let this full auto. Now the main goal here is you're going to want to find a champion that can do this quickly. Unfortunately, my time is a little bit slow on this, just because Monster isn't the most optimal champion for this, but I love him overall, so that's why he was my first 6-star. But I think I'm going to take Bellower up for my second 6-star. I was going to do Tayrel, but I need a farmer, just because I always need silver, I always need experience. So I think I'm going to take Bellower up to 6 stars so I can farm out this stage. Bellower, probably one of the best farming champions in the game. All of his attacks do AoE, meaning they're going to all attack every single defending champion, and he's got some stun in there. He's got some nice effects on his attacks, but that's a beast for another day. We'll talk about Bellower, but what I do here is essentially my Miscreated Monster is going to anchor the team. It's not fast enough. That's the one thing, is you want to find a team that can do this as fast as possible. That's where Bellower comes in. You can get Bellower doing this in like 15-20 seconds when you get him up to 6 stars with the right gear, even faster than that. But when you're kind of early game, mid game, you just got to figure out the best way to do it. For me right now, it's going to be Miscreated Monster. So eventually everyone gets taken out, and then my monster is going to go in here. And it takes about 2 minutes, which is kind of slow. But at the same time, I'm able to gain experience and silver for 3 champions, gaining the experience. And then the silver, we just need tons of silver. Like I said, I go through millions of silver every single day. I farm this stage a ton, and it just seems like I always need more silver. I always need more food, champions to upgrade, champions to feed into my other champions. So this is the best way to do it. And really, yeah, the tournaments are going on and you want to work on those, but this is going to be one of the most key things in the game, especially when you're talking about upgrading gear, ranking up those champions, to the next star level, whether it be 4 to 5, 5 to 6, etc. This is going to be the most efficient way to gain that experience for those lower champions. And you can get the 2 stars up. I believe you can get a 2-star all the way leveled up to level 20 and about 9 to 10 runs on this. I believe it might be 10 runs. And then you get gear here, and it's curing, which this isn't a set I'm super in love with, so I generally just sell off the curing, and then we just replay, and then we just run it out and just keep getting experience. And it's a good way to do it. Like I said, you run those 2 stars up in like 10. That way you can pull more 2 stars, get them leveled up, get them up to 3 stars, which is what I'm working on now, because I need to get more 5-star champions. That's such a long and tedious process. But 12-3, 12-6 on Brutal. If you have to run 2 champions to beat it, if you're early on and you're still working on it, that's fine. Maybe even if you have to run 3, it's okay, because then you can, you can still run 1. But you want to get to a point where you're hopefully running 1, maybe 2 champions to get through this stage. That way you're leveling up your other champions with the experience, and you're getting the experience, or the gold, or the silver rather. I always call silver gold. Anyone else do that? So that's the battle plan. And like I said, we're gonna work on getting our Bellower up so we can run him through here faster. That'll probably be a video, I don't know, maybe later this week or maybe next week, depending on when I get the champions up. But just going to be a ton of runs on this stage for me as I work on getting Bellower up. So that's the battle plan for me. Let me know what you guys might need help with. I know gear is a big thing. Gear is tough. I'm still trying to learn about gear and try to get a feel for it, because there's a lot that goes into the gear with like the primary stats, the sub stats, the right sets, and like trying to figure it out. It can be very confusing. So that's something we'll work on, especially like as a lower level player, trying to figure out what gear works for what. A lot of times when you're running dungeons and stuff, dungeons and clan boss, you're going to be running lifesteal as a set, and then a lot of champions are going to run like speed or maybe even like accuracy. So that's something to keep in mind when you're trying to gear out your champions initially for farming and getting everything going. But there we go, guys. That's 12-3. So you see we get about 13,000 silver. I do have the raid card, so I get a little bit of boosted experience. But you see each of my champions are getting about 10k experience there. Let's go over to 12-6 so we can kind of get a feel for that. And these ones are stages you should be able to do. Now, I haven't done 12-6 in a while. We'll see. Hopefully, my monster can get through here. I'm assuming he can, because he handles 12-3 pretty well. 12-6 isn't too much different, but normally I just run 12-3. Like I said, I want the extra little bit of silver. Yes, it's only like less than 1% difference, but I want that extra silver because I love trying to upgrade gear. That's one of the cool things I love in this game, is trying to find optimal gear sets, and I end up messing stuff up all the time, and it's crazy. So this is 12-6. We'll kind of see what the difference is in here. And like I said, ideally you want to run this a lot faster, but you know, we're still pretty early game in. I've been playing, I think, 38 days on my new player progress. So, you know, we're just over a month into the game. We're still new, we're still fresh, and we're still trying to figure things out. So this kind of gives you a feel where you can be, and you could go free to play. You really can. It's just you're really gonna have to grind the experience, be patient, be more effective with that energy, not just wasting energy. So when you're farming, you want to make sure you're using your energy as properly and as good as you can. That way you're not wasting too much, because you get about 20 energy an hour. So you know, it takes a little bit for that to regen. I'm working on getting Mage up, because I want to try him out in Dragons. He's got really good ratings in Dragon. So I want to try him out there. That's why I'm trying to get him all the way up to 5 stars. Or fully max 5 stars. He's already 5 stars, but we need to get him up to level 50, so that's why he's reigning here. He also helps out Monster a little bit, which is good. Ooh, is Monster gonna be alright? You gotta be alright, bro? There's a little bit of stun. We'll see. Alright, take down 1. There we go. Keep going, Monster. I feel like he should be fine. He's got the heal. He's got some pretty nice attacks, some pretty nice stats. Go, Monster. Go, Monster. Go! And let's see. All right, nice. Yeah, he'll handle this. So that's the biggest part when you're early game, is trying to find a champion that can do this on their own is tough. I know I was running 2 champions there for a while. I think I was running Elhan and I don't remember who else. But there we go. Give you guys kind of a feel for it. We definitely want to sell those boots. So that's what we're talking about today. Farming out silver, farming out experience. I do have these shards. Oh, we got some nice shards. I don't know if I want to save these for an event. But what I do is after I get all my 2 stars leveled, I'll go pull some green shards. Once I get them all leveled up to 20, and we'll try to run out some more greens. And then ideally, if you really want, you can upgrade 1s all the way up as well. I mean, it works just as well. So that's kind of how I farm, create food for my champions, and get up to the next stage. Like I said, you can do dungeons, but a lot of times that's going to be gear. You're not going to get as much experience. Really, you're not going to get anywhere near as much experience. Definitely do your faction wars every day. Just get as far as you can and just do that to get the glyphs. And then make sure you're hitting your clan boss every single day, which we got to beat that easy clan boss still. Alright guys, that's going to be it for today. Hopefully you did enjoy today's raid video. We'll be back tomorrow. Maybe we'll start talking gear or something. I don't know. I don't know how I want to address gear. It's rough. Thank you guys so much for watching. Don't forget to subscribe. Don't forget to leave a like on the video. You guys have a great day. Keep on bashing, gamers.
Thank you so much for watching today's video. If you did enjoy it, don't forget to subscribe and turn on those notifications. That way you don't miss any future uploads of mine. And if you did happen to miss yesterday's video, you can check it out right over there.